real story, but instead it's Gianni Carter. Hartford lays it up. He's fouled. He'll shoot two. Foul's going to be on. That would have been a real story, but instead it's Gianni Carter who picks up the first foul, and Hartford picks up the first point of the ball game with the free throw. Second free throw on the way is no good. Rebound comes down to Carter, and Carter will bring it out of backcourt himself. He's going to wheel and deal across the timeline to the near side to Clemens. Clemens going to run the point. He calls the play, and it goes right through the hands on the near side of Michael Murray and out of bounds.
First turnover of the ball game, and it goes to Marist, and the Cheesemakers come out in a man-to-man defense. That's not a big surprise.
With the ball backcourt, down the floor, Tillamook returns the favor of the turnover. Inside, Murray, wraparound pass, backdoor, lays it up and in by Trevor Clemens. We're tied at 2, turnover each, hands-on defense there. That would have been a foul in the first game we watched here. With the ball, baseball pass to the other end, tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, that wasn't even close to getting over the top of the defender, Price.
Cheesemakers get it after it's knocked out of bounds. They'll have it in front of the Marist bench on the far side. Bartline will bring it in. Looking for Cody, who hands out right in front of the bench on the far side. Coach in a suit tonight with those tennis shoes on, the Nike shoes. Bartline traveled before he got the low start. Yeah. Just underway, 2-1. Tillamook trails by 1. On top, sideline right. Going to drive, stop, kicks it back out to Carter. Carter with the ball, passes inside, double team, swings it to the right side. Quick ball movement by a young team. Handed back is Murray. Murray, stutter step, hands back to Carter. Carter going to drive, kicks in the corner, going to shoot the three. Good. Three-pointer out of the corner by Billy Pins. And it is 5-1. Churchill going to go sideline right all the way down the floor. Wrap around to Bartline. Can't hang on, and Tillamook turns it over again.
Wow, Tillamook is not playing in control right now, and that pass all the way down. Churchill does a good job of breaking the press and getting all the way down to the baseline, and then just wraps it around and throws it out of bounds.
Backcourt with the ball. It is Clemens. Clemens to the near side to Pins. Pins, lob pass down low, double team, turn, shoots, missed it, rebound. Trevor comes up with it. Churchill comes out. Cody, right wing to Travis. Travis back to Cody, and the Cheesemakers set it up against that man-to-man. Oh, Barksdale with a big screen, no foul. Left wing, Bartline. Bartline needs some help, goes to Hartford, 17-footer. It's long, no good. Barksdale high in the air for the rebound. Fights it loose, but then loses it on the ground. Barksdale goes down, gets it again, now hands it out, and Carter comes up with a lead pass, open at the other end to the hole, lays it up. He missed it, but the follow laid up and in. Pins gets 2 on the follow, and the Cheesemakers ask for timeout. 7. Welcome back to Cheesemaker Basketball as Hartford gets it across the timeline. They wanted traveling, didn't get it, so Tillamook finally breaks the pressure, not any too soon before the 10-second count. Bartline with the ball on the left wing, goes to Hartford on the baseline. He turns from 7 and banks it off the glass for 2.
A nice little nifty move, really threw the defender off, went to the middle and put up a shot and got it to bank in.
Cheesemakers, after being down 7-1, get back to within 4, 7-3. Baseline, double team, step through, check from behind, rebound Barksdale. Hartford got the block, Barksdale with the board. Churchill, he'll push, free throw extended right side, now backs out on top of the key. 5 minutes left, first period. Hartford kicking out right wing, he breaks, drives down the lane, he missed it. Rebound comes down, Carter. Carter with a left-handed dribble into the corner on the right side. Going to shoot the three. No good that time, but the rebound inside goes to Carter. Scores, and he's fouled. Carter hard to be physical in this ball game. There's a new rule that says that you do not change possession on a double foul. It used to be a jump ball in the alternating possession. Gets it on the alternating possession. With the ball out on top into the right baseline. Swings it back again. 10-3, Marist with a lead. Marist working the ball on the outside. Cheesemakers going to the zone. Pass down low, backdoor pass, open there, shot. He's missed it, rebound. Bartline comes down with the ball. Boy, in close shot, but didn't get it to roll down. 10-3, Marist up early with 4:25 left to play in the first period. Bartline gets a screen around the high post. Shot from 18 is good.
Yeah, that's a nice looking jump shot by Bartline. Tillamook needed it to fall.
10-5, Marist with a lead. On top, crossover dribble down the lane, big push. Hands back to Carter, who shoots a long three and hits. Cheesemakers find themselves down 12-5 early. Hartford looks, pump fake. He's going to go by his man to Churchill, who pushes it through a double team, handles left to Bartline. Bartline back out on top to Churchill. Churchill, that's Cody. Left side to Bartline again. Pass inside to Barksdale. Barksdale spins, bounces it back out. Hartford travels with the ball.
Barksdale should have just gone up with the shot. He just tried to do
a game. That's not good.
No, that's not good. And I think if Marist lost last night, what kind of a team they must have been playing.
Well, it was Cresswell, who's a 3A team. Tough shot down the lane, hits it, and he's fouled. An act comes out to Marist, who saves it back in, and Carter controls. To the baseline, three-pointer on the way. In and out, no good. Bartline with a backside rebound. Double team there, hands off to Churchill. Churchill will bring it out of backcourt. Good defense there by Clemens. Churchill on top. Pass right side. Cody to Travis and tipped out of bounds.
Well, last night...
Yeah, in a basketball game, the Cheesemakers getting outplayed in right now. Bartline goes to the baseline, spins, kicks back to Barksdale. Barksdale has it ripped loose from behind. Tip now in backcourt, chased down. Bartline comes up with it. Tillamook maintains possession. Churchill, he'll move to the top of the key, crossover down the lane, left side Bartline, 17-footer, no good. Barksdale with the offside rebound, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Cheesemaker ball.
Barksdale working very hard on the backside, goes up high and comes down with a board.
Could be some blood. We're getting used to that, and it's usually around Barksdale, although it's not his. With the ball, inbound, Bartline looks, and calls timeout.
Played right now. Looking at a better team on the floor.
Second-ranked team in the state. Marist. Tindick comes in, top of the key, goes bounce pass left corner. Pump fake looks. Tillamook goes back to the man-to-man defense. Inside double team, kicks right side Carter for three. It's no good. Bartline with another rebound. Bartline hands back to Churchill. Churchill going to push left to right. Tillamook in their all-black uniforms. Pass high post, goes baseline Hartford. Hartford tries to move, and he's just handled into the ball game. That's 6-6 on 6-6, and they're billed about the same. Travis left side, Cody looking for a wraparound pass right side. Barksdale has found some room inside. Cody going to go down inside, hands back to Travis. Travis back to Cody on top. Cody, swing. Down the lane, passes to Barksdale. Barksdale back to Cody for three. Good! Oh, Tillamook needed that one. They got it to fall. They get back to within 7.
Good, better ball movement that time by the Cheesemakers. In and out, and Cody Churchill was wide open for the three.
15-8 with the ball. Waldron, big shove on Churchill. Back out on top. They're going to reverse to the right wing to Pins. Pins goes inside to Waldron. Check by Hartford. Loose. Churchill comes down with it.
Well, Hartford's getting beat on the spin move, but he's getting the blocks from behind so far.
Churchill on top against that man-to-man, tight man-to-man. Step out, 18-footer, Hartford, good!
The Cheesemakers have hit a couple of jump shots, which helps things a lot. 5 points for Hartford in the game.
Down 15-10. Marist with the ball. Tillamook matches up, still in the man-to-man. Oh, man, Barksdale is so physical, and they're letting him play. Away from the ball. Out on top, Tindick. Tindick waits, goes to Carter. Carter on top of the key, working against Barksdale. Backs out, goes past to the right wing to Pins. Oh, shoving and pushing as Churchill and Waldron got into it, and Churchill, that's Cody, is going to get the foul.
Well, I expected that.
Yep. And Tillamook fans all over the official down there.
Well, Churchill fighting through a couple of screens is not liking what's happening to him. Good, solid screens by Marist put on him so far.
You watch Waldron. He is shoving things around in there. Tillamook steals on the inbound play. Cody, right wing to Travis. Travis back to Cody, and down low to Hartford. Double clutch, shoots, scores, but he traveled before the shot, and he did.
He did. 8th turnover of the ball game for the Tillamook Cheesemakers. 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Good end of the first quarter.
We'll see if Marist going to pull for the final shot. Out by midcourt, tipped away near side. Travis out of bounds. It'll be Marist ball again.
Good anticipation that time by Churchill coming in from the left wing.
Wow, these kids have the age of a JV team, but they are physical.
Yeah, and quick and well-disciplined.
15 seconds left in the quarter. They'll hold the ball by midcourt. Pins gets ready, crossover dribble, goes baseline, tipped away, but it comes right back to Waldron on the left wing. Now bounce pass inside to Price. Checked, and a whistle and a foul going to be on Bart. First period of play. 16-10, Marist leads after one. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Things happen.
Yeah, you can't turn the ball over that many times. That's you're going to have to make every shot if you're going to do that. Barksdale cross court to Hartford. Hartford going to drive, and he's fouled by Price, and Hartford on the floor for about the fourth. That's the fourth. That was the other side. Hartford down the lane. Tough shot. Has it checked. No good. Waldron down with the board. Outlet to the far side. They're going to run. Pushing left side to Price. Price had a man open underneath. Didn't take it. Now he airballs a shot about 3 feet too long. Tillamook with the board going the other way. Churchill. Sideline right. Crossover dribble. Now waits. Backs it on out by midcourt. Goes high post to Barksdale, who's fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul now. Sorry to mix you up on the last call.
Clemens, a scrappy little player.
Yes, he is for sophomores. With the ball. Left side, Hartford. Pump fake. Going to drive, stop, crossover in the lane, jumps it up. Doesn't get it to go. With the ball as Hartford goes down. He's hurt. On the floor. Bounce pass to the left side. Waits. Crossover. Holds. Going to walk it back out. And I can't believe they're not stopping play with Hartford in there. They go inside to Price, whistle and a foul. They're going to shoot 2. And Hartford still at the other end of the floor.
And he's just dizzy. I mean, I cannot believe that
I can see if you're not going to have a break. I mean, you don't blow the whistle and stop a break, but when they pull the ball out by midcourt with an injured player on the other end, I would think you'd say, wait a minute, we're stopping the thing here.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, that's not Marist or anything there.
No,
that's the officials.
That's just a judgment call by the officials, and that was poor judgment in my opinion, no matter who's at the other end of the floor.
Absolutely. You know, when you're talking, you know, kids and injuries, you just don't mess around with that.
Apparently, Hartford hit his head down there and was a little wobbly as Price misses a free throw. And I got to tell you, without Hartford in there, this could be an absolute massacre in the paint.
Boy, you are not kidding.
And with Barksdale with 2
backcourt. Now, does the 10 seconds start over at this point?
Yeah, now that it went out of bounds, 10 seconds takes it across the timeline. Goes to Churchill. Churchill going to wheel and deal down the lane, takes to the hole. It's checked, but followed by Ellison, who lays it up and in.
Ellison did a great job of following that. Just picked up the garbage and laid it up and in.
With the ball, right wing. Going to drive to the top of the key, double team and wait. Churchill, little push, left side jumper for 3. It's going to be an air ball. Rebound Barksdale on the backside.
Ellison has to pick up his pace of play to keep up with this in this game, and they need him right now.
Yes, they do. With the ball on top, Travis going to go around the high screen of Ellison. Waits into the corner to Cody. Cody going to drive, loop and jumper, way short. Rebound comes down to Marist. They'll go the other way.
Can't get into a rat ball competition at this point.
3-pointer out of the corner. It's long, no good. Travis down with the rebound. Travis going to wait and hold and hand to Cody, and the Cheesemakers will continue with the ball down by 5 with 6 minutes left to play in the first half. High post Barksdale, outside the 3 line, wrap around, Bartline up over the top, tough shot, nothing but glass. Rebound comes down offensively going the other way with Clemens. Clemens going to drive into the corner, offensive foul, he made it to the hoop. He really didn't want to shoot, they just backed off him.
Well, you got to shoot the ball.
On top, around a high screen, traveled with the ball. The Cheesemakers got it back on the turnover.
3 trips, 3 turnovers for Marist.
Tillamook has muscled up a little bit now as well, and Marist wants to find Ellison. Tough fade from 8 is good.
Ellison has stepped up his game in this game so far. He's got 4. Wow.
17-16. Cheesemakers have crawled back to within 1. Carter with the ball inside looking for Price. He'll wait and hold out on top. to Johnston. Lob pass to the baseline. Carter stepped out of bounds.
You know, that's 4 trips, 4 turnovers. That's a lot of turnovers for a very talented Marist team.
Now a quick hook as out of the ball game will go Trevor Clemens. Didn't give him a whole lot of time there. Cheesemakers in backcourt with the ball. Looking cutter, that's Churchill. Churchill, a little shove off, gets through to Travis. Travis hands back right side to Cody. Cody goes high post to Ellison. Looking backdoor cutter, goes out on top, left side to begin. Baseline to Hartford. Hartford gonna drive inside. Jumps it up, left it short. Rebound Begin gets it. Ellison baseline from 8, he missed it. Rebound Price. Marist controls, right to left they come on the run. Carter goes, great run to the baseline, lays it up. Should have gone, but it bounced away. He'll go to the line to shoot. Point lead. With the ball, Ellison, right wing, goes backcourt to Hartford. Hartford gets it across the timeline to Churchill. Churchill now going to drive, top of the key, jumper on the way. It's no good. Ellison can't get the rebound. Down comes Price, and they'll push the other way. They want to run every time they get the ball. Pass inside, it bounces right to Marist, who puts it up, missed the shot. Travis down with a rebound. Easy look that time, couldn't get it down. 19-16 Marist. Travis with the ball on the right side. Back to Cody on top. To Travis, has it poke checked away, but he maintains control. Travis steps in to begin. Baseline to Ellison. Ellison steps in, back, Begin for 3. Good! Then we're tied at 19.
Begin wanted the ball the entire trip down there. He set himself up on the left wing, and finally one of the Cheesemakers found him the ball, and he buried it.
Tillamook has outscored Marist 14-4 in this run. With the ball inside to Price, faces the bucket, shot over the top, no good. Ellison down with a rebound.
Ellison has done a great job in this ball game so far.
He certainly has. With the ball, Cody Churchill on top. We're tied at 19 apiece. 2.5 left to play in the first half. Begin, gets across court, goes baseline, Hartford. Give and go to Begin, and he's fouled. He's going to line to shoot 2. And as I said when Johnny Begin came into the ball game, welcome to the show here, sophomore. He has done a great job in the last 3-4 minutes he's been in there.
Well, compare his game last night to tonight. He stepped up his level as well.
Johnny Begin will shoot 2 from the line. Johnny, free throw on the way. He is long.
That didn't look good from the beginning.
No.
Begin with 3 points in the game. He's 1 for 1 from the field, and now 0 for 1 from the free throw line.
Second free throw on the way. It's good. He gets 1 out of 2, and Tillamook has their first lead at 20-19.
Wow, that's a great comeback so far.
Great turnaround of the Cheesemakers in a good battle right now with the Marist Spartans, the second-ranked team in the state. With the ball on top, Marist waits, that's Tendick. Tendick, cross-court, Carter, jumper for 3 is good.
Carter has a sweet release on that outside jump shot. He's got 8 in the game.
Hartford in backcourt to Churchill. Cody ahead to Travis. Tillamook on the break as Ellison jumps it down from 8 feet out on the right wing. Line drive and nothing but net. We're tied at 22.
Ellison has 6 points in the game. He's 3 of 4 from the field.
22 all. With the ball on top again is Tendick. Wilson. Tillamook with the ball in backcourt, tied 22 apiece. Hartford across to Churchill, ahead to Barksdale, but it goes right through his hands. Cheesemakers turn it over. They'd taken care of the basketball much better here in the second half. Inside, Mitchell gets the ball. He traveled with it, made 2.
Like he was going to go up and throw it down if he got the ball.
He's only a freshman. With the ball, Cody with the ball right wing, ahead to Travis. Travis, left side, goes to Begin. Johnny with the ball, waits and hands to Hartford. He'll drive, crossover, step through. It scores, but he traveled with the ball.
Hartford has 3.
Back in is Waldron. Waldron was a real banger in that first half. High screen around, double screen. Now Carter going to work down the lane against Barksdale. Bounce pass inside to Waldron. Waldron going to post up, spin move, foul Hartford.
Must have got him body underneath. That's foul number 1 on Hartford.
Goes good as well, and Marist takes the lead again, 24-22. Under a minute left to play. Pass left side, Hartford baseline to Begin. Almost lost it, but goes back out to Churchill, back to Begin. Begin, post up baseline to Hartford. Hartford double team, and he's pushed. by Waldron, and Hartford
He is yet to score here in the second quarter.
Free throw on the way is good. Buster gets Tillamook back to within one, 24-23. 35 seconds left, and now noise comes out of the student section down to our right. Second free throw is no good as Waldron outlets it, and then they fall down. The Cheesemakers going to get it back on the turnover.
Turnover number 10 for Marist. They have 6 turnovers here in the second quarter.
That's the only thing that's gotten the Cheesemakers back into this thing.
Well, if you remember in that first quarter, 14 shots put up by Marist. The Cheesemakers with just 7. I think things have evened out just a little bit here in the second.
Cody Churchill gets the ball in backcourt, works it across the timeline. We'll see if Tillamook looks to go for the final shot of the half. Does not appear to be. Inside Hartford, crossover down the lane, scoop to the hoop and scores! Well, Tillamook leads 25-24.
Nice move by Hartford. He's got 8.
On top with the ball, Marist brings it down. It's Tendick. Tendick calls out the play, going to get a high screen. Down the lane, scoop with the left hand, doesn't get it to go. Ball loose, tipped out of bounds. Cheesemakers get it back with 3 seconds remaining.
I don't know what they can do with 3 seconds in the full length of the floor, but great defensive stand by the Cheesemakers. That trip down.
Just got to get the ball in and run 3 seconds out and say we're lucky to be down by 1 or up by 1 here at halftime. Pass into Barksdale. Barksdale waits and holds, and that's the end on a baseball pass to the other end.
And just about knocked the wind out of him.
Barksdale in the corner with the ball. Goes cross court to Hartford right down the lane, lays it up and in. Nice feed from Barksdale. Boy, does Barksdale make Hartford better.
He sees the floor very nicely and is able to get Hartford the ball on the move.
And he doesn't look to score, and that gives Hartford more opportunities. Pass down low. Price posted up, spin move, jumps it up, missed it. Barksdale with an offside rebound. Hartford fortunate not to pick up foul number 3 there. Travis with the ball, goes behind his back and waits on the right wing. Back to Cody. Cody calls out the play, and with the left hand comes near side to Bartline. Bartline, cutter across the top, nobody there, so he's going to drive, but loses the ball down the lane. Turned over and picked up by Murray. Murray with the ball across the timeline again. Left to right on top to Clemens, and Clemens sets up the offense. 27-24, Tillamook just underway, second half. With the ball behind his back, stops. Smooth shot from 8 is good by Carter.
Carter has double digits. He's got 10, and that was a very smooth, sweet shot.
And Tillamook turns, gets it down low. Tough shot, doesn't get it to go. Bartline comes down with a rebound. He's had a lot of those. Churchill, Cody, brings it right to left across the Marist, written in the mid-court, and then turns it over. Breakaway to the other end, down the lane. Doesn't get it to go, but he's fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot a pair by Billy Pins. Marist takes the lead again. First time in the second half. Backcourt with the ball, Hartford. Hartford looking down the floor, goes to Barksdale. Back to Hartford, the 2 big guys. Right wing to Travis. Hand to Hartford, crossover, pump fake, steps in. Traveling call. I don't agree with that one. Well, a stutter step. Banked it off the glass. That's the 4th traveling call they've called on Buster Hartford.
And every one of those shots went down.
Yep.
And that's 4 turnovers and take away 8 points.
Absolutely.
Ooh, man.
Tillamook in good position with those 8 points. On top, Price, hands left side. Swings it back out on top to Pins. Pins working against Begin. Pins gets a screen, now going to step in and shoots, gets hit on the shot, no call, rebound goes to Churchill, ahead to Begin, down the lane, check from behind and out of bounds. It'll be Cheesemaker ball.
Begin slowed him.
Barksdale with the ball, goes cross court to Hartford. Hartford loses control and then dribbles it out of bounds. It'll be turnover Cheesemaker, held by 1. Not a good start to the second half. Price with the ball on top to Carter, 4-3. Gonna build, hits all 3 free throws, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point Marist lead. Cheesemakers need an answer. They've had good looks and chances in the second half. They haven't been able to capitalize on them. Cody Churchill pushed it through to the right wing, down low to Hartford. Oh, he was gonna call traveling.
Yes, he was.
But instead he calls a foul.
Wow.
And it's gonna be on Price. And the Cheesemakers will get it out underneath.
Price picks up his 2nd personal foul.
And that was almost a traveling call.
He had his hands wound up.
Yes, he did. And then he said no on the ground. Three-pointer, Churchill, not even rim. Outlet, break, the other end, and Churchill steals it back. Churchill on the steal, waits and holds, hands back to Barksdale. Barksdale looks and brings it out in backcourt, and he's fouled.
Bailed out.
No.
I don't know who that was. I think it was Carter, though.
I think it was, too. 23.
Dyslexia.
Little transposition there. Hartford, top of the key, looks for three, won't take it. Now dribble back and hand to the right wing to begin. Pass inside to Churchill. Kicks out Travis to begin. He's going to drive and shoots from 6 and scores.
He changed the shot in air and got it under control and got it to fall. He's got 6 in the game.
A hanger down the lane as begin. Nice touch there by Johnny. 31-29, back to within 2 are the Cheesemakers. Down the lane looking, Price posted up, camped in the key, pass inside, picked up by Begin. Begin, 1-on-3, left wing gonna wisely hold it up. Back out on top to Churchill. Cody with the ball. Cody to Barksdale, kicking out Hartford. Hartford hesitates and then shoots, rattles it in and out, no good, tipped away, loose on the floor, comes out Marist. They'll push the other way. 3-on-2 on the left wing to Clemens. Clemens, a blocking call. Almost steals the inbound pass, goes to Travis. Travis to Cody. Cody gets it across the timeline to Begin. He'll shoot a quick three, not gonna go this time. Tipped out of bounds off Tillamook, it'll be made. Right wing with the ball is Pins. Pins working against Begin. Lob pass inside. The whistle and a reach foul on Hartford.
Hartford's going to pick up his.
Comes. Lob pass inside to Price. Price. Offensive foul this Price. Price going to sit down as Waldron checks back in.
Good position that time by Barksdale. And you know what? He did get the shoulder. He needed to do exactly what he did. And luckily picks up the charge foul.
Marist going to wipe up the floor. Some wet stuff down there that Barksdale. Backcourt with the ball. Barksdale waits. He'll work it down the floor a little bit and then push it ahead to Churchill. Churchill on the push. Double team, kicks back to Travis. Cody to Travis. Travis back to Cody on top. They're going to ask to go, or Alex going to ask him to go into the triangle. Lob pass down low to Hartford. Good catch. Jump hook from 6. Doesn't get it to go. Travis with a rebound. Going to pull it back out.
Good position. Good rebound by Churchill.
Barksdale inside. Hartford lays it up and in. Great assist from Barksdale to Hartford. Tillamook back to within 3 again.
Barksdale only gets assists to Hartford. He's looking for Hartford.
Every time he gets the ball and squares to the bucket. Clemens, left side, they reverse. Hand gonna wheel, spin move, baseline, tough shot, Pins, good.
If that starts falling, Tillamook's in trouble. That is a tough shot. Pins with 9 in the game.
You can't stop that. Whistling a foul by Pence on the Pence goes out of the ball game as Marist continues their revolving door off a long bench over there of young kids. Bartline, baseline to Hartford. Hartford's gonna shoot the 3. Didn't get this one. Travis with the backside. Oh, man, a terrible collision. And Cody Churchill is down.
Wow.
And I don't know that that was bad one way or the other.
No.
It could have certainly been
and it's blood.
A foul either way, but there's blood on the floor.
Second game, and that's a pool of blood on the floor. Wow.
That was a bad shot, and I don't think Cody, he's up walking off with a towel. I don't know if that is a nose or cheek, and we'll see how Marist handles the blood-borne pathogen that the Cheesemakers didn't handle as well the other night, but finally got it cleaned. Churchill, Johnny Begin comes in to run the point guard position. Cutter on the far side, Cheesemakers in the man-to-man defense. Hands out right wing, Tendick with the ball. Looking for Waldron inside. They're going to reverse, running the shuffle cut. Bounce past Tendrick in the corner again. Going to double team, stepped on the sideline. Turned the ball over. The blood spilling caused a huge Tillamook run. We'll see this time if it does.
Well,
baseline Hartford. Turns, jumps from 6, left it short again, and then fouled over the top. Dumb foul that time by Buster.
He really struggled in that second quarter.
On top with the ball, whistle, foul in the push.
That's going to be on Philpott.
It's going to be against Marist setting a screen. And Marist, or Tillamook, has gotten 2 quick calls.
And I don't know what game I'm seeing because I missed both of those. Did you see either one of those?
No, I didn't see that at all.
I'm just wondering if my eyes are closed or what.
It was way away from the ball. And he'll check out of the ball game, and back in will come Billy Pins. Begin with the ball in backcourt, going to work against the pressure. Comes near side to Barksdale. Barksdale looks down the floor, now takes it himself. Waits and goes cross court to Travis. Travis finally gets it to Begin. Begin out on top will run the offense. The sophomore to Barksdale. He's hacked.
He's
fouled to his nose.
He's smiling though.
Yeah, he is. Free throw's good by Chris Barksdale.
Barksdale gets his 3rd point of the ball game.
Eli for the second one of the 1-on-1 free throw. It's on the way. It's good as well. Barksdale gets them both and gets Tillamook back to within 3. Down 36-33 over FM 94.3 KTIL in Tillamook. Right wing with the ball. Waiting and holding is Tendick. Tendick, they'll reverse left side to Pins. Pins going to drive the baseline, leaping jumper, and he's fouled.
Wow.
Oh, Bartline bailed him out. That's 5-point game again. Ellison with the ball inbound. Ahead, Begin. Left side, Bartline. Bartline going to take it down the lane. He's checked. Jump ball, and the alternating possession goes to Tillamook.
And Bartline just couldn't couldn't get the ball over his head, and just got capped.
Well, that's partly because I think it was hard to lift Waldron off the ground. He had a pretty good hold on him as well.
Yes, he did.
That's what Alex is thinking. Bartline inbound to Barksdale on the near baseline. Barksdale looks, waits. Now he's going to waste a dribble and come out on top to Begin. 30 seconds left in the 3rd. Begin. Going to work left to right around the top of the key. Waits. Somebody's got to come to the ball. It's Barksdale. Barksdale now with a left-handed dribble is going to get fouled out on top, and he'll go to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Of your offense. Free throw, Barksdale is good.
It's a good plan having Barksdale at the free throw line so far.
You're not kidding.
He's 3 for 3 tonight. He's got 5 in the game.
Barksdale, second free throw, is good as well. Tillamook back to within 3 again, hanging around despite Hartford and Cody Churchill both on the bench. Backcourt with the ball across the timeline with 12 seconds left. To the right wing to Pins. Pins going to work right to left. Whistle. Foul again. Away from the ball, it's going to be Michael Murray, and all of a sudden the Cheesemakers are getting those calls on those physical screens away from the ball.
Yeah, and I did see that one, and that is a physical screen, and that lower official is watching for that right now.
Could be due to the bloodletting from earlier. Barksdale gets it across the timeline. He's going to go end to end, try to go down the lane. Step through, puts it up, doesn't get it to go at the end of the 3rd, and that's all for the 3rd as the Cheesemakers trail 38-35 after 3. We'll be back in 1 minute. 38-35, Marist. They'll work left to right again. Clemens on top, gets a screen, a little reach by Barksdale, got by with it. Price comes back in. Carter down the lane, jumps it up. He finally missed a shot. Rebound, Travis comes down with the ball. Off to Begin. Begin in backcourt. He'll put the pressure on as he runs sideline right all the way down the floor to the hole. He's fouled. Looked like a good check there.
Holy smokes, you are not kidding.
A 2-shot foul. They will all be from here on out. Free throw by Begin is good. Tillamook within 2. 38-36. Remember, Tillamook was down by 10 early in the ball game. 15-5. They battled all the way back. They've held the lead at times. Have been down bigger. Second free throw's good. They're within 1.
They were both noisy, but they both went down. Begin now with 8 points in the game.
Tillamook's largest lead was 27-24. With the ball on top, Carter wide open for 3. Left it way short. Rebound, whistle, foul, going to be Clemens, and I think Barksdale's going to go to the other end to shoot 1.
It's supposed to look.
Free throw good by Barksdale.
Barksdale, 7 points in the game. Another steady performance by Barksdale tonight. Just doesn't do anything fancy, just works hard.
Oh, works so hard. We're tied, and now Tillamook has the lead again. 39-38. Cheesemakers by 1.
Man, this is amazing.
Yes, it is. Tillamook has no reason to be in this ball game right now. With the ball on top, Marist. Tillamook's in their man-to-man defense. Drive on the right side to the baseline, the only senior on the team for Marist. Kicks it back out to Clemens. Johnson to Clemens, left side, pins on the drive and the hold.
No, he gave him that shot?
No.
Oh my goodness.
He said it's your call. Lead changes again. Ellison, backcourt, goes to Travis at midcourt. Sideline right into the corner, goes behind his back and waits. Into the corner, begin for three. Oh, rattled the cage, didn't get it to go. Long pass to the other end, pins open. Can't chase it down, saves it back in. Johnston does save it, out of bounds. Cheesemaker ball. Good hustle by Bartline to knock it off, pins out of bounds.
Turnover number 15 for Marist.
Cheesemakers get the ball back. Oh, that was a good look by Johnny Begin out of the corner. As Begin looked, he rattled it, but didn't get it down. Ellison, backcourt, Begin, one-handed catch, but throws it away. Clemens with the steal, and then Begin steals it right back. Back to Travis again. Travis to Begin on the right side, crossover. Oh, no, that's a bad call. They call traveling.
I just don't.
40-39, Marist with a 1-point lead, 6:22 left, three-pointer by Pins, no good, rebound Ellison, Ellison outlet to Begin, and Begin will run again, sideline right to Barksdale, Barksdale backs it out to Begin, pump fake for three, step back, won't take the three, looks and goes to Barksdale, Barksdale give and go, no look to Begin, Begin waits, wraps it around from underneath, can't get it to go, he is too deep. Rebound comes down to Marist. Cheesemakers have had chances to take the lead back.
And they're tired.
Yes, they are.
Hands on the knees. This is a gut check right now for the Cheesemakers.
And how long do you go without Hartford with 4 fouls on the bench? Carter with the ball. Free throw extended right side. Tillamook hasn't had a lot of offense to look for lately.
Both teams tired. Marist slowing things down.
Johnson going to drive down the lane. Scores and he's fouled. Barksdale slid in underneath. And Johnson got the bucket to go. Barksdale whistled for the foul with 5:30 left to hit the free throws.
Yes, they have. That third quarter alone, they were 8 for 8. And here in the fourth quarter, they're 3 for 3.
Backcourt Begin, pushes through to Barksdale. Barksdale waits and holds it up. Right wing to Begin. Begin, cutting, down the lane. Ellison turns, banks it off the glass for two.
Ellison has really elevated tonight. He's got 8 in the game, and they've all been at critical times.
Back to within one. Jumper.
No, that's just not a good call.
Game Ellison's point game. 44-41. Oh, that's not going to happen every game this year. Johnston with the ball, looks inside, waiting. Not sure why they're not going to Waldron. Hartford has 4 fouls. Barksdale has 4 fouls. Carter on the outside goes to the baseline. Waits, gets the ball back. Carter with Barksdale on him. Barksdale clear out by midcourt, trying to guard Carter. He drives inside, now kicks it into the corner to Pins, who's almost on the sidelines, but apparently not. Carter looking to wheel and deal. He could play some NBA one-on-one style of basketball. He gets it to the left wing. They clear the side for him against Barksdale, but he waits, goes out on top again. It's a 3-point game. Marist trying to run some time off the clock. Carter inside to Waldron. Waldron spins inside, travels with the ball. They finally got the call going the other way on the trap.
On the offensive end.
Begin with the ball in backcourt to Hartford. They got to get it out of backcourt, and they do to Begin. Sideline right, he breaks the pressure. Now he waits, hands back to Travis, and the Cheesemakers set up the offense. To Begin in the corner, to Barksdale at the top of the key. Barksdale going to step inside, spin move, bounces, great pass to Hartford for 2.
That's the 3rd assist tonight. Barksdale to Hartford, and just gave it to him. He might as well have just put it in for Hartford.
That was a beautiful dish and a bounce pass down low to Hartford, and Marist wants a 10. 3:29 left to play in the game. Pins on top of the ball, going to work around a screen on the right side. Hands back, they'll reverse. Right to left to Johnson, turning it over. They goes inside to Price. Price lost it, but it goes to Carter. Carter laid it in. Tillamook probably got by with a foul, but the ball just popped right out to Carter, and the Cheesemakers find themselves down by 3. Begin. Gets the ball across the timeline. Right wing to Travis. Oh, he traveled. Wow. You know, we've seen 10 times the traveling tonight we saw last night, and I haven't seen anything different on the floor. 46-43, Marist with a 3-point lead. Right wing pins, works in, now backs out with 2:44 left to play in the game. Clemens, left side, very methodical now are the Spartans. They back it out against that man-to-man defense of the Cheesemakers. Long cross court, Carter. Carter looks back door, waits and holds. They go inside. Price, baseline, can't get it, but there's Carter again. Gets it and he's fouled. The second offensive rebound. Carter gets 1 out of 2, and it's 47-43, a 4-point game. Backcourt begin with the ball to Hartford. Hartford waits, throws it away.
Another turnover for Hartford. Man.
I think Buster's just kind of, he is not in it mentally right now. He's struggling. This has been,
played a great game.
47-43. Tillamook turns the ball over.
You can feel the air being sucked out of the Cheesemakers right now.
Cheesemakers with their heads down right now are going to need something special to happen. And who is it that can step up with 2 minutes left to play in the game? Pins going to drive inside, tough shot, good.
Oh, just cannot believe it.
Acrobatic shot by Pins.
16 in the ball game.
Travis with the ball, pushes through. Barksdale left side. Hartford going to drive inside, reverses it up and in. Went to the hole hard that time.
16 points in the game for Hartford.
49-45.
He's got 16 and it's been a struggle.
Yep.
Man.
Tillamook needs a stop now. Both teams in the double bonus. You can't really foul. Oh, big offensive push. And Clemens goes out.
Clemens goes out with 4 personal fouls. A little out of control there.
Yeah, a lot out of control there. And Tillamook asked for timeout. Been out for most of the second half. And Hartford, much of it in foul trouble. Hartford left side, Bartline out top to begin. Big Hartford looks, no. Ellison kicks off, Travis stops, stumbles, on top, they wait. Hartford really calling for the ball this time, working harder offensively than we've seen most of the night. Hartford, crossover, waits to begin. Left-handed dribbler around the top of the key. Looking, waiting, goes back door, there's Hartford, lays it up and in.
Great pass, Ellison to Hartford. When Barksdale isn't in there, somebody else has to do it.
Tillamook now going to press. Double team, backcourt, timeout, Marist.
Oh, man.
Tonight, Clemens with the ball in backcourt, now going to try to push down the floor. He hands. And Hartford running down the floor as Price stopped and Hartford didn't. Well, and he'll sit down with his 5th personal foul.
Hartford was looking down the floor and he just didn't see him right now. They still, I don't know what you do. You come out, foul, and take your chances on the other end. You cannot let Marist run a ton of time off the clock before you decide to do something.
Well, you put Price at the line. What has he done so far?
Well, Price at the free throw line is 3 for 12.
It's a 4-point game. Marist with a lead and 43 seconds remaining. Begin in backcourt with the ball, looking down the floor against full court pressure. Ellison goes in the corner to Colby Anderson into the ball game. He's going to shoot a set shot for 3. In and out, no good. Ellison rebound, lays it up and in. Back to within 2. Cheesemakers put the press on in backcourt. Wrap around, goes to Clemens. Clemens down to Carter. Carter across the timeline, open at the other end, lays it up. No good, he missed it. Rebound, loose. Cheesemakers steal and call timeout. Somewhat against this press of Marist. 51-49, Tillamook in backcourt. They go to begin, and Marist's going to fall out of the press. Begin, gets it across the timeline, down the floor, into the corner, right side. Travis, bounce pass, Begin, pump fake, fades, scores, we're tied! 2 seconds left, Marist calls timeout! Unbelievable. They go to Johnny Begin, but they go inside to the sophomore, and we're tied at 51.
It was set up for a Travis Churchill 3 from the far wing, and Churchill didn't feel comfortable when he got it. He would have had to step back and decides to go inside, and there was wide open was Johnny Begin waiting for the basketball.
He double clutched, pumped, and then faded away to bank it off the glass for 2, and we're 1 second on the clock away from overtime. Marist will have the ball 86 feet away from their basket.
You cannot foul. You cannot let Mooks. You improved your chances this year on this game alone.
1 second remaining. They're going to go baseball pass to the other end. Tipped away, and that's the end of the ball game.
This is fun. And this is just the second game of the season.
They'll wait. as talking about position there on the far side. They'll set and wait. In the air, tipped in. Marist is going to pick up the ball. Off the tip, Clements will bring it down. He'll get a high screen, waits, kicks back to Carter. Carter goes inside, tipped away, loose, scrum on the floor. Begin can't get it. Ellison does.
Guess who comes up with it? Ellison.
Cheesemakers broke that loose. Begin and Ellison high in the air to come down with the ball. Near side Anderson. Very little playing time by Anderson tonight, but he's in crunch time with the ball. Travis, near side, looking for Begin. Inside they go to Ellison, right side. Ellison looks. Oh, had Colby Anderson, not the guy you want to post up, but he is open inside to Bartline. Bartline spins, jumps, elevates, scores!
What a good time to get his second bucket of the night. He's got 4, but he's got 2 in overtime.
He finally got his feet underneath him and just elevated over the top of Price. He can out-jump Price. With the ball, left wing, Pins. Pins, they'll reverse to Clemens on the right wing. Pins was open, they missed him. Out on top to Carter. Cheesemakers fans, you can hear them chanting defense on the far side. All on their feet. Right wing, Carter. Carter with a left-handed dribble in the stop. Waits and holds. Far side, Pins going to take it down the drive. Foul, scores. Throw, he hasn't missed many of them.
No, that's just his second miss of the night.
Ellison with the rebound, outlet to Begin. Near side Ellison, he'll shoot from 17, a little outside his range. Ball tipped out, whistle, foul is going to be called on Clemens.
Clemens has just not had a great night.
No.
That's number 5.
Is. Free throw by Anderson is good. We're tied. Tillamook leads 54-53.
Anderson gets his first point of the ball game.
Anderson eyes for the second one, dribbles and waits. Free throws on the way, it's good. Tillamook leads by 2. You can hear the fans on the far side for the Cheesemakers. They are wound up now. Left wing, Pins with the ball. Out on top, Johnstone. Johnstone reverses. Cheesemakers in a man-to-man defense. Cross court, Carter. Off to Johnstone. Back out on top, Pins. Watch him on the drive. They go to Carter. He's going to drive. Stop, double clutch, kicks back. 3 on the way is good. 5, the left-handed 3 went down and Marist leads. Now Marist fans come to their feet. Bartline with the ball. He'll shoot the 3 and the answer, not going to get it. Rebound comes down to Marist. Marist double teamed in backcourt. Throws an elbow. Ellison goes down. Cross court, Carter waits. Now he's going to back it out. Minute 33 left to play in overtime. Kendrick with the ball out on top. See if Marist looks to score. Probably nothing but a lay-in this trip down. Pass out on top, the reverse left side. Cheesemakers still in the man-to-man. Kendrick with the ball. Bounce pass to the right wing. Pins, jumper from 6. He missed it. Rebound. Looked like they're running time off. What a time to start your free throw year, and it's good by Ellison.
Ellison has been money tonight. 11 points in the game.
We're tied at 56 apiece.
4 out of the 5 starters out for the Cheesemakers, either fouled out or knocked out.
And he knocks them both down. Ellison gives Tillamook the 57-56 lead. Marist with the ball in backcourt. Kendrick, left to right across the timeline. A classic battle down here in Marist. With the ball, Carter out on top. Pins, looking Cutter. Carter can't find him. Back out on top they go. They reverse right side. That backdoor Cutter, nobody there. They go inside. Down low, tipped out of bounds. Nice back right wing. They reverse. Left side, Johnston. Back out on top, Kendrick. 40 seconds left. Carter's open underneath. Tillamook switches to a zone, a 1-3-1 zone.
And Ellison
tried to confuse him a little bit. Right wing, Pence going to shoot the 3. Hit it out, no good. Bartline with a backside rebound. Timeout, Tillamook.
Oh, no. Again, and Bartline to handle the ball, you would think.
In backcourt, Begin gets it. Going to get the double team, goes back to Ellison. Ellison in backcourt, comes back to Begin. Begin, going to try to push the ball across the timeline to Ellison, and he traveled.
I'm just not sure I go to Ellison.
A true treat coming down here to Marist.
Well, I thought I would like to be fishing all day today.
Yep.
But
They will, and Tendick has the ball. 15 seconds left. Left wing, They're going to run with pins around the top of the key. He's cut off there by Begin. Goes baseline to Price. Takes it up. He missed it. Ellison with the rebound. He's fouled with 5 seconds remaining. Price had a good look inside as Ellison went up, deflected it, came up short off the rim, and then Ellison came up with the ball.
And boy, the Marist coaching staff is saying, where's the foul on Ellison when Price...
With 5 seconds remaining and a 1-point Tillamook lead.
And that's the 5th personal foul on somebody, whoever it was. Price. Did Price pick that up?
I don't know. Probably so. He's the one that missed the shot. I would expect that'd be a frustration foul, as they didn't put the foul on the board, so I don't know. But now Marist will call their group over to the sideline, stay on the floor. They have 60 seconds to make a substitution, and they're going to use this to get the timeout.
Well, Ellison's going to find his 2 biggest free throws that he's shot in his life right now when he comes down. He's 2 for 2 tonight from the free throw line. He's got 12 in the game. He's done everything else tonight. Why not the couple of free throws?
Alex taking time to teach in the huddle.